Hi guys, Josh from TT101. Today I want to show you guys how to install the Mission First Tactical Oversized Charging Handle latch. And that is just the latch portion of the charging handle. And if you haven't checked out my last video, I was talking about how it's a very cost-effective and simple AR-15 modification to just slap in an oversized charging handle. And this is a mil-spec charging handle right here. And as you can see, the surface area versus this right here to grab onto is much smaller. And I was running a loopholed AR Mark 1 3-9x40 scope on that rig when I had it set up. Now I've got my EOTech on top of my Springfield Armory Saint. So it's not really a huge deal as far as if I had the mil-spec part still in this gun. But I just like the fact that if I decide to ever go back to that scope, the scope itself won't be getting in the way anymore of the charging handle. And that was an issue that I was running into when I was running that rig like that. So I wanted to come at you guys with a little more cost-effective way to go about getting yourself into an oversized charging handle, given that this is only a $20 part versus an $80 part for the oversized charging handle that I showed you guys in that video. And if you haven't watched that one, I'll put a little pop-up box guy up in the top right corner if you wanted to check that out. So yeah, you guys stay tuned for an interesting video. Alright guys, so I've taken the oversized charging handle latch out of the packaging, and this is what it looks like. As you can see, compared to the mil-spec part, it's quite large, which I really like about that. If you haven't seen my last video that I did on a very simple and effective AR-15 modification, that was obviously on a oversized charging handle. And this is a cheaper alternative to go about changing your mil-spec part into a more effective part, and I like that a lot about this. Mission First Tactical, they really thought this out. Now what you're going to need is a 1 16th inch punch like I have right here and a hammer. And I hope this is close enough for you guys to be able to see. I'm kind of working with weird camera angles right now, excuse me, but I'm going to do my best to show you guys how to do this. Now if you look right here, there is a roll pin that actually holds this under spring tension right here. And as I push the punch through, when you take out the punch, you're going to want to apply some pressure to the charging handle latch itself, so the spring and the latch don't fly right at you. That's not going to be pretty cool. So I'm going to smack out this roll pin here. And it's popping out the back now. There we go. Now, as you can see, I'm applying pressure inwards so the spring doesn't come out. I'm going to take the punch out, and then there goes the old latch. There's that spring I was talking to you guys about. I'm going to put that guy back in. Now this is the new charging handle. Again, as you can see, there's a huge difference in size with the new one and the old one. And I'm going to put this in my pocket because to get this back in I might have to beat on it a little bit. Now what I found to be easiest, because I did do this off camera before I did this for you guys, you're going to want to line this up and replace it with your punch. I'm trying to do that right now. It's kind of a little goofy. There we go. Alright, so now I've replaced the hole with the punch, and you've got your roll pin again. Now you don't want to lose this guy. It's very small, it's very easy to misplace, but there should be a disformed end and then a somewhat normal looking end. Due to the fact that you were beating on it with a hammer and a punch. And I'm going to find the non-disformed end. There we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace it into where the punch is. Ah, fudge. And as you can see, you can kind of screw up on this. Again, get this guy in there. And then we'll go at it again. So get the side that's fairly good looking. There we go. Alright, I'm going to give her a tap, and that is one fully functional oversized charging handle. And as you can see, it takes a little bit of finagling to get that guy in there, but once it's in, it's in. I'm actually going to hit it with the punch a little bit to flush this up a little more. Yeah, now that's even on both sides. And if you're worried about that coming out, I don't really foresee that working its way out due to the fact that it's under spring tension. And the spring is actually pushing the charging handle itself into that roll pin. So I don't think it will come out. I mean, like any mechanical part, there is a chance for failure, but instead of spending $70, $80 for a new oversized charging handle, this was a $20 part. And obviously with my discount here being a gun salesman, I got it a little bit cheaper, but not much. And now it's much more functional, and I like that a lot about this. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, found it a bit informational. If you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to look in the description of this video as to where I work. I work at the Big R in Homer Glen, Illinois. And also check out my Amazon affiliate website link. That all the sales that go through that help to keep this cool content coming to you guys. So you guys take care and stay tuned for more interesting videos. One more thing, guys. I did run into one problem when I was doing this initially off camera to get an idea of actually how to do this. I had never done this before, and I actually broke my punch, so that kind of added cost to this build because I had to go get another one. But what I did notice in comparison to this one and this one was kind of disformed before I even started using it, and it was new out of the box, and I think that had probably something to do with why it snapped. But just be careful when you are punching it out, guys, and then you won't run into this problem. So you guys take care.